God on tonight, and to the greatest pastor this side of heaven, to the greatest associate pastor this side of heaven, and the greatest church this side of heaven. I just thank God for everyone here tonight. I just thank God always for what He's doing, and I always got something good to tell about my Jesus. And it may seem little to y'all, but everything that God does for me is big. Because He's a great, big God. So He don't just do little things in my life. He's always doing great, big things. And I just thank God for it. And I just want to testify how God is a protector. He is such a protector. I just thank God for how we take it for granted because we're safe in our houses and we're safe in our cars. And we just take it for granted how God is the one that's keeping us from all hurt, harm, and danger. And I thank God because on the other day, I went walking, and just about everybody knows I'm afraid of dogs. And I've been, have my little path that I was doing, trying to stay close to the house. In case, a dog approaches me, I won't have far to run back to the house. So, it was Saturday morning, I was just walking, and when I walked, I was just praying, and the route, I go down by the school and I come back up my driveway. And right when I was just looking down praying and come up my driveway, a big pit bull approached me, came through my yard. I didn't even see him. And he came right up to me and he kept going back like he wanted to charge at me. And I was saying, get. And it was phasing it down. I got so scared. I said, get. As in G-I-T, get. As in Southern get. So I guess why he didn't understand what I was saying. You want me to do what? But I did, so I said, Lord, I got so scared I even forgot to call on the name of Jesus, but God knew my heart. But it was a big, let me tell y'all, this was a big pit bull. And I guess what was going through my mind is I hadn't too long ago heard on the news where a lady had been mauled to death by a pit bull. And so I was like, okay, Lord, what do? I couldn't get in down my downstairs, so I didn't have the key to my car, so I said, well, I'm going to go up on my carport, and he'll probably see that, it's not familiar territory, and he'll go on. He followed me all the way up to my car. I said, oh my Lord, and I could just feel him on my heel. I said, Lord, he's going to bite into me. I heard that guy in my car, and he just looked at me, and I looked at him, and then he went on around, and then he was looking at me like, are you going to come out anytime soon? But I went on around, and I seen the dog. He was sitting on my neighbor's porch looking at me, and I went in. So I called my neighbor. I said, is that y'all's pit bull? Do y'all have a pit bull? And she said, yeah. They were going on vacation, and he had gotten loose, and he got his way out of his kennel, dug his way under the fence, and got out. And if you know that dog was able to do all that, there's no telling what he could have done to me. So I just thank God because you hear stories all the time about people being attacked by pit bulls. And she said he don't even like for them to get close to him. So I just thank God for, it may seem small to you, but it's big. That I don't have no bite marks. He didn't attack me. Because the God in me will not allow him to harm me. Because God is my protector. So I just have to tell you that. Come on, give God a praise. I don't know whether you all remember that there was a year where there were so many pet bulls that was attacking people. Y'all remember that? They were just outrageous. But I remember this older lady, and she was coming to my church in Florida, and she was quite old, and her grandson was coming home. And as he was coming home, he would pass this gate, where the pet bulls was. So just to let you know, they say, dogs are like owners, is how they train, So as a young boy, probably around 7 or 8 years of age, there was 4 of them. And she said she looked outside, and now this might be hurtful to a lot of people, but as she looked outside, she could not do anything about those pet bulls that was, just jumped the fence and got out and began to run after this little boy. And as they began to run after this little boy, they began to rip this little boy
apart, her grandson. And she stayed in the house. And that little boy died. Those dogs, those pet bulls. Touch your neighbor and said, don't take it for granted. Come on, is that all right? Those dogs ripped that little boy apart and that grandmother couldn't do nothing. So look at your neighbor and say, I'm glad God protects me when I go by a house and the dog is there. I know that. Come on.
Can't praise him enough.
Come on, say it.
Well, I just give praise to God. My mother, on Father's Day, my mother had 2 strokes. The first one affected her left side, and then she had a more severe stroke that affected her right side. The left side was not as, it affected her really bad, but the right side really, she was not able to do anything with her right side at all. She couldn't stand anymore, she couldn't sit, she couldn't do anything, and you know, when you're taught what to do, is immediately you start praying. You know, you get other people involved in that prayer. You know, God says 2 or more in agreement. So, and so I just started reaching out to all people, but I'm still praying. I'm still, you know, and I believe, and I speak. You know, I speak strength to her bones, that she is healed, that those nerves are regaining that back. And, you know, I truly believe in speaking to your situation. And Pastor was praying with me Monday night, and so I knew, and we were praising the Lord, and I knew that the next morning that there was going to be some results. So when my sister called me, I said, the first thing I said to her was, tell me about all those improvements. She said, well, some. I said, well, tell me all about them, because I know there's improvements. I said, been praying too hard. And she said, well, there is. She said, she's in pain. I said, praise God.
Amen. Come on.
You know what the pain means?
Come on.
It's coming back. Woo. Yeah. Sitting up. She couldn't sit long, but she wasn't sitting up before. She was in ICU. But Tuesday, they put her in a room. So, they was teaching her how to feed herself. So, you know, so God's able. I said, thank you, Lord. She shall live and not die. Yes. And there's so many things. I'm not trying to say some of the little things. It's just so, just as important as the big things. And I just thank God that my granddaughter, while I'm making banana muffins yesterday, I'm singing, you know, and I love that song by Tasha Cobb, that not by mind, but not by power, by your spirit, Lord God. And so all of a sudden I'm singing it and I'm praising God and all of a sudden I hear this little voice. And I said, and she just starts singing the whole song with me. I said, and she's lifting her arm, saying, and I said, hallelujah. I just thank you, Lord. Little by little, as she prays with me, and I said, Lord, thank you. I can't praise
I'm like a horse in a stable or in a racehorse. We open up that, I'm ready to go. But giving honor to God, giving honor to my pastor, which I call my mom, and to Pressley, to Pastor times 2, and his wife, teacher. But I just thank God that I can truly say, Tremaine Hawkins, her song, A Change has come over me. I know I've been changed. And that other song, This is the Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let me tell you something, my light is lighter than the sun. Let me tell you something, I've gotten so close to the sun that I've gotten darker and darker. But I'm glad that I can say that, I mean, I'm happy I've done all my apologies. I apologize to someone today when I tell the situation. The situation with that particular person. Yeah, let me tell you something. I saw him when we went out to eat today. He spoke to me. Yeah, I mean, you know, God is able to do all things. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say this. My kids, God's working on them. But I've learned that they have to learn the hard way. That all of us have learned the hard way. And I still want to baby him, but it's hard for me to break loose from my child and my children. But it's all good because I'm learning to let go. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard process, but once it's learned, then I know that God helped me to understand why. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to grow. They're going to be able to come up and what church they go to, whatever, give their testimony and just tell them, you know, they're going to raise their hands and say, thank you, Jesus, that they made it through the storm. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be long before you, but I'm going to just say, I'm almost at the Congos.
What I love, Nigel, is that other people are watching.
Yes, they are.
And even Tanya got a report. And they was talking about your change.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on, give God praise. They're talking about your, come on, when you at night and they see the difference and you used to be something different, people start talking like, man, he ain't the same. Touch your neighbor and say, he ain't the same. And neither am I. Come on.
I'm not going to be for y'all long. So
they noticing you, man. They noticing you.
Gotcha. The sun's getting closer. I might turn it cold, but I'm still a diamond in the rough.
Come on.
So earlier this year I had a test of faith, and I had the Sunday during the Men of Valor, he said something. I had a moment of faith where I had to make a decision, and the decision was financial, was whether or not me and the kids were going to eat. And I didn't, the first thing that he said during the sermon was, or one of the things that stuck out was, stop asking your family for money. Like, if you got faith, then why do you need to ask for money? So I was like, okay, well, I had a text message prior to that, y'all, to family members saying, can I borrow some money? So anyways, I ended up thanking God because right after that, God put me in a position to turn around and take out a loan because I'm building my portfolio to buy a home in September. So I had called and I said, listen, I'll put up my title for this loan if you'll just give me the loan. And so the lady said, well, come on in, we'll work something out. And she said, because it sounds like you need the money. And I said, well, in a way I do, but in a way I don't. The point was that that Sunday. The following Sunday, the next message was, I said, God, let me hear your word and let me be able to receive it. And I said, God, I have this marker. This is the amount of money that I need to make. And I'm going to believe in you. Now, I had applied for a position. The position specifically told me up front, it is a lateral move, no extra money. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to be in this position. So all of this is all happening within this week of the Men of Valor and the following week thereafter. Well, in every interview, I do this one little move where I say, well, I've got confidence. Thank you guys for, offering me the position. I'll gladly accept. Y'all have a good day. Everyone usually laughs. We get off the line and we're good. So they called me And now, mind you, I'm in the process of a loan, and I'm also in the process of another position. So the lady comes in and she goes, we're going to give you 3 times the amount you asked for, and we don't want your time. So I said, wait a minute, okay. Okay, thank you. So I began to praise him. I said, God, you're so good. So we didn't have an issue there. Well, the following day, the lady calls and said, well, actually, you know, your confidence, you got the job. And I said, well, thank you very much. Now, I gave God that Sunday a baseline of what I needed. I said, God, I need to make this much money for the amount of loan that I want in September. God gave me twice the amount. When I tell you God is good, listen, y'all, I don't get too excited about stuff, but for the ones who heard that testimony, y'all, I could not do anything besides cry and say, God, I thank you. Because she didn't ask me for the title, and she could have. She said, no, your credit was just fine. She said, in fact, I can give you way more than what it is. She said, then with the job giving me twice the amount. I said, wait a minute, ma'am. I thought you said that there was no extra money coming in. She said, she said, that's true. She said, but it was a new process, a new policy that just went into place the week before, and we were able to give you a raise. I said, God, I thank you. Somebody shout, won't he do it, won't he do it?
I just want to say, I want to thank our pastor here, the local pastor on that time. I got to praise this testimony.
Go ahead.
I was at the dress store and I walked up to the gas station to get some money for Sonia. Came out, saw a boy come out of the barber shop, and I knew him. And I walked up, and it was my brother. I got to see my brother. Yeah, he's still just fine. He's working at a transmission shop on Cumberland, and I'm invited to church, and he's thinking about coming to church. Yeah. So, you know, he was cleaning everything. He's wanting a place to live, and I told him about his apartments. He's going to check it. So, y'all just keep my brother in prayer. I hope he'll come visit. Thank you.
Everyone here on praises to God who brought us all together tonight.
I know that's right.
I don't have a testimony really. It's a report of praises.
Come on.
I've got there's a man here in there. He came to the dormitory or our house where we live in order to change his life. Amen. And I had an incident last Saturday night. I left this outside on the top of one of the blue recycling barrels opposed to recycling. And I just laid up there. I don't even know why I laid up there. But it was dark, and I just went off in the house and forgot. And the next morning, I looked for it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Wasn't where I used to keep it. So we had 2 or 3 of the boys and my roommates, including him, started looking for it. They were trying to help me. And he went outside. We thought maybe it was in the man's truck. But I knew I didn't need him there. He went out there to look, didn't see it. On his way back to the house, he just happened to glance over to the recycling barrel. One of them was right to the right side of the front doorway. He saw it on top of the recycling barrel. Stayed there all night. Didn't rain or anything. So he brought it in and showed it to me, and I didn't have to check it, but he wanted me to check it to make sure nothing was missing. So if he's receiving changes in his life, that's one of them right there. Because he testified to me. I don't know him except since he's been at the house, but he's told us some things that he used to do. And he said, if I'd been the old me, he said, I would have opened the pouch and got what I wanted out, and I would have been gone. I would have been gone. didn't leave to come inside and go to me. He's got promises. That guy's got promises. Another thing too, there's some people in this church that I tell you we're blessed to have. We are blessed to have. Just one example I was going to say is Margaret up there. She is blessed. She's a blessing to this church. And the way she does and the way she thinks, she's a blessing, double blessing. And she's always, okay, but you got to do the result of it. She's always so caring for the young people who want to. Giving them something, bringing something usually every Sunday. And she did a fine job of blessing the men of the church on Father's Day. And I just had a comment to her the other day. I said, I love you. You're such a blessing for caring and thinking of others all the time. All the time. And I think we're blessed to have it.
You said we're blessed to have her, isn't that right? We're blessed. Amen.
Giving honor to Christ is first in my life, and to the Apostle and Sister Pastor Ty, and everybody in their respectful place. Truly it's an honor and a privilege to be in the house of God. You know, on today, just one of the, in my personal opinion, one of the most amazing things happened to me. And just as a normal day, I went to the break room for my last break just to sit down and just, you know, eat a snack and just watch a little television before I had to go back. And there was this lady, a Spanish lady sitting across from me on the other table, and she was trying to communicate with me. She was trying to tell me something, and I kept on saying, I don't understand what you're saying. And she kept trying to communicate, and she would think, and she'd go, you? I said, yeah. And then she'd say something, I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you saying? You know, I didn't want to be rude, but I didn't want to have her think I understood everything she said. I know I didn't. So she kept going, and this probably was going on for about 3 minutes. It was struggles. I'm like, man, what is this lady really trying to tell me? I know she's trying to tell me something good because she put her hands together, so obviously that's praying, so it's something associated with God somewhere. So after those 3 minutes or however long it took came by, this young man came through the door. And a young man came through the door, and she grabbed him and she began to talk to him, and everything I guess she had to tell me, she told him. And he came back and he said, well, this is what she said. She said, she's been watching you for the past 3 or 4 months. And she want to let you know that she can tell that God is inside of you. And see, and to me, that right there to me is more than anything. Come on. Because of the fact it's not about the monetary things. Come on. Amen. Because if I do what I'm supposed to do and get my credit right, the monetary things don't come. But when somebody can see God that's inside of you, no matter what else is happening, to me, that's all that matters. Come on, don't matter about the car, don't matter about the house, it don't matter how much money you got in the bank account. She didn't see Dion, but she said, I see God in you. And out of anybody that could have been in that place, God sent somebody that even speak English and say, listen, I need to communicate that I'm with you, son. I need to communicate that I'm still in your life. Because sometimes we can get a little discouraged. Things ain't happening the way that we think they should happen. People see that they're coming against you, and God said, look, I'm still with you. Come on, oh my God. He said, look, I'm still with you. I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't left you by the wayside. I am still with you. Because why? Because of who you serve. And I said, God, I just thank you. And I said, look, I can't wait. So after she told me that, I said, well, God bless you. I went outside. I said, Apostle, guess what just happened? Somebody just told me that they see God that's in me, and she began to shout know, or whatever. And sometimes that can get discouraging by itself. But one thing I did for certain that I hold on to the word of God and say, look, I don't care what nobody say about Dion. I'm going to continue to press forward. I'm going to continue to move in the right direction. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care what I struggle I got to go through. But I know that it's worth it at the end. It is worth it. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's worth it. It is worth the fight. It is worth every struggle. It is worth every heartache. It is worth every pain. It is worth everything that you can even imagine. Come on. And I sat there and I told Apostle, I said, look, this touched my heart so much. I didn't even think about anything else besides the fact that God, you know what? They saw you. God, my light is shining. Come on, my light is showing. That means, God, I'm on the right track. And Lord, keep me humble. Keep me on the right track. Because sometimes we can get on the right track and we end up falling off. But I said, God, I don't want to be the one that fall off. God, I don't want to be one way in church and be different outside the church. But the way that I live inside this place, God, I want the same thing outside. I don't want nobody to have any holes and kinks in my armor. Now, I want my armor to be foolproof. Come on, somebody. That when they say, oh, no, Dion, no, we ain't got to worry about that. That man is who he say he is. And that's one thing about it. And sometimes, how many know you even got to say a word? I don't go to work and preach and talk I'm a minister and this and that. I'm saved and I'm a Christian. And they can see it. They can see the God that's in you. And I carry myself in such a way to say, listen, I may not have integrity before, but I got integrity now. And therefore, I will not let it hit the ground. Come on, you ain't going to say something about me and that I'm not doing. And I'm going to make sure that I confront it, whatever the issue may be, and get that thing right. Because that's what it's about. Come on, live in this thing. Live in this thing. And look, through it all, you know, the enemy, he come in, he try. That's what he's supposed to do. God give you a good report, he come in trying to blow it down. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to prosper. You ain't going to make it. You ain't going to be in good health. You always going to be the same. You always going to be broke. You always going to be in doubt. That's what he's supposed to do. But it's something where you can hold to the word of God. And I look in the Bible and these people, these men and women of God was holding on to the word of God for some 20, some 30, some 40, 50 years, holding on to the very word that God has taught them. I say, God, I want to be like that. I want to be that example. And I don't want to be that example just for show. I want to be that example because, God, I love you. I love you, God. Because, God, it's only because of you I am. It's only because of you I am where I am today. All the hell that I've been through in my life, God has only made me better. It's only made me better. No matter if you took yourself through or God has placed you through, it was still ultimately God that got you up. That's what it's about. So I wanted to share that. I don't know who this may be for, but I want to share you that, hey, don't worry about where you are right now. Don't let that be your focal point to where it discourages you and you don't want to do anything and you don't want to go nowhere in life. No, continue to press, continue to move forward, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. God ain't holding no timetable on you, so somebody else is holding a timetable on you. Let them hold it, because those are the very ones that God will let them see you pass them up to show you, hey, I am with you. Don't get yourself wrapped up in what folks say or what people say, especially the ones that ain't going nowhere, ain't doing nothing with their life. Don't find yourself getting mixed up in that, because there ain't nothing but foolishness and a trick of the enemy that cause you to get off focus. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I will remain focused. And that's what it's about. So I just thank God for all that he's doing, all that he's getting ready to do. It's been definitely a blessing in my life. And, you know, I try to share as much as I can. I try to, you know, tell other men and just other people in general just the goodness of God and what God has done for me. And again, it's not about the material things. It's really not. You know, and I know those things come with it. As long as I live right, I know those things come with it. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm just talking about God himself and somebody being able to recognize the God that's in you. That is very important, because you can have everything but be going straight to hell. That's not something I want to do. I I can have nothing, but as long as I'm going to heaven, that's the only thing that matters to me. Come on, because my riches don't belong in here, but my riches is in heaven. Come on. And that's it. So I just thank God for all that he's doing. I thank God for what he's getting ready to do. How many know it's just the beginning? Come on, this is just the beginning. And some of you may say, well, no, I don't feel like it. This is just the beginning. I don't care how long you got to tell yourself, convince yourself. Look in the mirror and say, this is just my beginning. I'm going to make it. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to prosper. I'm going to have what I want. I'm going to do what I want to do. Those that want to travel, I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to have as much money I want to have, because it first starts with God. And as long as I seek God first, then all these things is going to be added onto me. That's the word. That's the word. And he can't lie about his word. So long as I'm doing my part, long as I'm partaking in the part that I'm supposed to do, everything else is handled. So that's what I want to tell y'all today. Just keep moving forward, keep pressing. God is watching you, and trust me, at the time when you feel that you at your low, God will send somebody just to pick you up. Come on. Or he'll pick you up himself. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord.
Foremost, I want to thank God for the person that I am. You know, when I asked for three things, and I was locked up, first thing was to take away submission. And it's sad to say that it took 27 times going to jail, 4 times going to prison to actually feel the way that I feel. And for another thing that I want to thank God about, I finally passed a hearing test. First time in 25 years. Very talkative. Today I'm kind of nervous because he's looking at me, and I see that he's looking at me. You know, I do everything wrong, you know, because the man does got big feet. And for example, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Range Family Court. Well, I had to go to court for child support. And the lady told me, everybody in court really, that if he wasn't paying child support or here for hearing, he got paid. So I got to go to my support. But before he left, he gave me a call. Well, but prior to that, they gave me some papers to fill out for interest to the attorney. So I filled them out, go ahead and back in, and the lady has to have $2. You know, instead of me giving the papers to her, she would accept it. The way that she said it was kind of, legit. So I felt it. Well, anyway, when they finally called me up, she asked me, she said, Mr. Stewart, you have a money today. I looked at her and I thought, I really put in jail. But anyway, make a long story short, she said, Mr. Stewart, we need to go and say the jury box. And usually when they say the jury box, handcuffs is next. And right before I got around on his car, pulled it out. And she was like, I said, this is what I'm saying. She got looking at it. And she said, well, I'm familiar with it. She said, I'll tell you what, let's get you an attorney and set you in court. Get started, Ron. I see you got to shake your head. We ain't in this truck, we ain't working, so. But anyway, I just want to thank you as well as Ron, give me a chance to better myself. Which, I don't have to be in this situation, but I choose this.
That's it. Come on.
Structure is what I need. I thought that I'd be ready for the streets, but I'm not. So everything you do in the house, things wrong going on, it's just making me look perfect.
Oh, give God a hallelujah. Take your legs out and encourage tonight. Come on. Nobody better than me than God is. Come on, give God a hallelujah for your God. And y'all better get louder than that for your God. It's so awesome. When I think about just different things as even Dion was speaking in civilians.
Excuse me, Pastor, one more thing. One more thing. I got to lie about this. I'm struggling with my medication, with my insulin,
Yes.
because I'm a diabetic. But today, you took me to Helping Hands, and the lady said there's a performance tomorrow, and they're going to refill all my meds.
Look at God. Look at your lady and say, God will take care of his own. I was sharing with him the other Sunday where he gave his life. I said, you can tell when a person has really, truly given their life to the Lord. Come on, it's a difference. And that difference is that God, when he works on the inside, it shows on the outside. It comes out in your complexion. And I said, we put powder on your face. I said, but he's glowing. I was like, man, you can just see God moving. And the thing about it, what I love, it is by choice. Come on, give God a praise. When you choose to serve God, when you choose to obey God, when you choose, come on, to listen to God, your outcome is good. How many understand that? You can't beat the outcome. So when I was listening to them begin to testify, you know, my mind just went to those that fear God, that God will even make your enemies at peace. Not your footstool, but he'll make your enemies at what? At peace. So look at your name and say, those that fear God, he will make your enemies at peace with you. Come on, Brooks. You ain't got to fight them. Come on. You ain't got to hate them. You ain't got to dislike them. Let God deal with them. Come on, and then let God deal with your heart. See, we want God to deal with them, but we don't want God to deal with our heart. We leave our heart out. Because we say, God, they get on my nerve, they make me sick. I can't stand them. I do blah, 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 blah. And here it is. God, you need to do something with them. And God said, it's not them I need to do something with, it's you. Come on, because I got a relationship with you. I want to stay connected with you. So let me deal with you. Amen. And then that'll be taken care of. Come on, dear God. First seek ye the kingdom of heaven. And all his righteousness. Come on. All this shall be added unto you. So it don't matter what it is. But I think that we don't take God serious enough with our life. Amen. Come on, because God hasn't come like he did in the days of Noah. He still came. Come on. Noah, when God began to tell Noah, look here, you know what? I want you to build that ark. I'm getting ready to destroy this earth. You know, the people thought Noah was crazy. Oh, God, like we do now. They preaching that Jesus come on, Jesus ain't came yet. But that don't mean he's still not preparing to come to somebody. And that don't mean that we have to stop preparing. Touch your neighbor and say, you need to keep preparing until he comes. Don't get slack. Come on. That's a fearful thing to me, to get slack. Come on and kind of take things for, you know, I can get away with this. Nobody won't know. I don't know why God keeps saying that. Nobody, they're trying to do something sneaky. Nobody won't. Certain things come on. God don't reveal it now. Certain things. Somebody said, God don't reveal it. Only I see it. I just heard that thought. I'm just come on. Come on. I heard that thought. I'm sure God don't let us see. I'm sure. It is. It gets over. Nobody don't see what I'm doing. I'm still going to do my little. But let me tell you this. God sees all things. I ain't got to see it because I can't do nothing about it anyway. Come on, that's between you and God. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Come on, let's go to the scripture right quick. Dion done preach.
It's too late.
It's too late. My friend, it's too late for somebody that wouldn't even do her part on the stage. She want to talk. Ain't that something talk on the sideline? I don't even understand that part. Let's get ready to go to the Proverbs, the 16th chapter. Ain't that something? God wants to go to Proverbs, the 16th chapter. I said, well, God, it's going to be a little, little different. Come on, whatever, somebody shout, whatever, I like that time, whatever God got for us. He got some different little things. God is so awesome. And what I love is that God knows what we need at the time that we need it. How many understand that? And when we listen to him, that and take it to heart. You have to, you know, instead of going to the 15th chapter, I want you to go to the 16th, I mean, did I say the 16th chapter first? Go to the 15th chapter too. 15, and then I want you to go down to the 14th verse. Now, if anybody got questions that we need to entertain tonight, I mean, I want you to ask them if you got any questions that really, you know, you say, well, you know what, I've been wondering about this, so, you know, I need some help. This and I want to know about it. So don't be afraid to ask. Or sometimes, you know, I don't like to be one of those that teach, and here it is. You got a question from last week or 5 months ago, or you heard something on TV, and, you know, it can't be addressed. You understand that we address everything. And that's something. Hi, Christian, how you doing? Good, how's that? Come on, give God praise. His father just undergone another heart surgery, right? 2 heart surgery.
Heart surgery, and his heart was weak.
Give a microphone. I just thank God because, you know what I love that, you know, when you start growing in the Lord and you start loving more God, they called and said, you know, Pastor, we're going to try to get there and we want to know, you know, I want you to know what's going on. And I said, you need to be there with your father and just see the process go through and the progress. Come on. It's nothing like a father wakes up and see his son.
Yeah.
Come on, give God a hallelujah. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, Thursday he had a surgery, and I've never heard it before, and I still can't say it all. It's full of big words. Transvascular something laser surgery.
Yes.
Where they go into the side of your neck, they take a laser, and on the muscle of one of your parts, or your, on a muscle on your heart, they did 28 microscopic holes in that muscle. And he wasn't all the way through. It was just to the point of like, you know, kind of, I still can't describe it. But everything went well. You know, the surgeon said it was going to be a 3-hour surgery. And what was awesome about that was, you know, within 45 minutes, it went so well that he was done.
Oh, come on, give God. Look at God. Come on.
I mean, the struggle was real on that, you know. I mean, but I took him up to CCU. His vitals and everything was fine. They released him from there to a regular room the next day. Well, I was at work on, Saturday, so that was Saturday. I was at work and they were supposed to call us if anything goes awry or anything happens, you know, that they might have to do something. Well, nobody informs me or my sister, you know, while we were at work, that he had complications through the night of breathing, where his heart was still weak through the surgery, that it wasn't pumping enough vitamin or oxygen-rich blood through his bloodstream. And he filled fluid up on his lungs, and that's where it really got hard for me. I was like, you know, what do I do? And the only thing that I could do was pray. That was the only thing that I knew to do.
That's it.
And that's, you know, we got off work and we went up there, and they were going to have to do another surgery. This time they went through his groin, and another new technology that God had given them. It's a balloon that's hooked up to a machine that actually is hooked up to one of your main arteries. It actually helps pump the blood, you know, through your, you know, from your heart through your, you know, your bloodstream. He's been on that for a couple of days, and you know, something else to praise God about that is now out. He no longer needs that. You know, he's breathing on his own. You don't have to have a CPAP oxygen machine no more. That's not aggravating. Jesus correct. He's actually getting a lot of color back in his face. You can kind of tell he's starting to heal a whole lot better because he's getting back to his old self, getting a smile on his face, cutting up. And last night before we left, they had brought a recliner in. I guess Daddy had, in 5 minutes of test coming for that little recliner. He's like, wait, sit down there, Chris. I sit down and you just hear the air kind of seep out of it. He's like, well, that sounds comfortable. I don't have to get up anything here after a while. So I guess, I took it as I was a test of it. He said, comfortable for it. And he was getting sick and tired of the bed, and it was hurting him and stuff like that. And anybody that knows my daddy, he's never wanted to really sit for long anywhere. He's always got to constantly going, going and going and going. Do it all. I thank God, because when they said they had to do that second surgery, and this is something awesome. I think I actually told you that. I started to break down, started to cry. My sister did after the death of Bruno, of course. Started to break down and started to cry. And I couldn't say anything, and that's one of the times it wasn't nothing but God. I said, God, I need some peace and comfort. I really do. And lo and behold, before I took 5 more steps, there was this big man coming around the corner. And I thank God for sending him my way, my sister's way, because there's a lot of people that will see somebody crying and just walk on.
Come on.
Because they're having a bad time too. Because a lot of families up in CCU are struggling with some kind of family or friend up there. And through it all, the man said, my sister, you look like you need a hug. And my sister, I knew this wasn't up to God, because my sister wanted to hug a stranger.
Yeah.
But she was like, yeah, I need that hug. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. And then turned around, he looked at me and said, you want a hug? I said, yeah. I said, I want a hug, yeah. I need a hug right now. I know why you sit my way. And that wasn't nothing to Jesus. Because, yes.
Come on, I know that's right.
And he was a big man, too. He gave me a good hug. But I thank God for the change of my mind frame in myself. Because when my mother passed away, that really began a spiral down into harder drugs, but worse things doing to my body, to myself, to my family, my loved ones, my friends, and I didn't even really think about that this time, and that would have been my first choice back then. I don't need peace and comfort from you, God. I got a value. I got Xanax. I got something that's going to help me inside you. I don't need you. But now I know who I need.
Come on!
And my mind didn't even know that's what I said. And that was a test. I guess I passed very well. It didn't even enter my mind, because the only thing that I could do was just begin to pray to God, begin to praise God for it, and maintain. And that was a building of faith and of love and trust in my Father. And I thank Him for it. Because it's a lot of things to say that, I trust God, I believe in God, I believe He can move on my situations, until you're confronted with something, a situation in that manner that you don't have nothing else to do but rely on Him.
That's true.
And thank God for the growth, not only itself, but the wife, but I really do. I've seen something from my dad that really affected me with some love. It wasn't pointed towards me, but it was pointed towards my sister. My dad is not the one to be affectionate, really. But as soon as he got out of surgery, he could hardly speak, hardly do anything. But I seen a tear roll down his eye, and he reached up there and grabbed my sister's hand. You know, and just the love that he had for her, I was like, well, thank you, Jesus.
Come
you know,
on, that's beautiful.
Changed. It may not be for me, but you know, it was my sister and her and comforting her, so thank God for it. You know,
Come on.
it's really been a testament, right? It really has.
Come on.
I thank God for healing my thought.
Come on.
I received it. He did. We got to sit up last night. We got him out of bed. We got him in the recliner. Seen a smile on his face that I've not seen in years. God is really moving. He is moving not only in my situation, but on your situation.
You know, that's right.
And just keep holding on. Just keep holding on.
Come on.
Be patient. Endure to the end.
Come on.
Right? I can't say nothing else other than that.
Come on, give God praise. You know, it's not always easy to see a loved one, especially when come down to mom and dad. Sisters and brothers, sometimes, you know, that's kind of hard, you know, not like mom and daddy. I was there when my brother died. I was there when my mother died. I wasn't there with my father. So it's something, you know, to deal with a loss. Not only a loss, but also to see them suffer, you know, and then see them come out of it. You see them go into suffering, then you see them come out of it. And sometimes the suffering don't come immediately out. It's some time, it's a process. But how many know when you wait on the Lord, and when you know God as your strength, come on, you rely on Him, and God will let you know, I'm bringing them out. Come on, give God a hallelujah. That's why I love this in the Lord said they did it. I'm just going to give y'all a couple of these. You know, as always did love Proverbs. My whole Bible is marked up for 40 years with Proverbs. I guess that's why a lot of people don't always so wise. And you just speaking like Proverbs. But I love Proverbs. But as the Lord began to talk to me, He wants some of you to take the scriptures with you. And it's also when you can understand what you read. How many understand? Look at that. You need to understand what you read. Because when you understand, you can apply. Come on, give God a hallelujah. The Bible tells us that. So it's important that if we're going to endure all things, is that we're going to have to, number one, is get the knowledge. We're going to have to understand. Come on. And then want to apply it. And how do we apply it? We apply it through showing God, not each other. Because if we're showing God, it'll show to us. What you have to understand, a lot of folks are so busy trying to show everybody else and you forget about God. And God said you're trying to please everybody, but yet you're lacking pleasing me. Isn't that something how you can skip that? Yeah. But you're thinking that, okay, God, when I'm going to church. Okay, I read a scripture today. You know, I said a prayer, but God said, you're still not pleasing me because you're not doing everything I want you to do. You're not getting rid of stuff like I want you to get rid of. You're not moving properly, you know. So it's some things that God says that you still have to look on the inside of you and do like Paul says. I'm pulling off every day the whole thing. Somebody say, I'm pulling off everything that's not like God. Everything that upsets me. The littlest stuff. And I'm putting on more love. Come on, get that. So I can, come on, so I can attain, come on, and I can maintain and increase in everything that God has for me. It won't increase. Yes. I know about y'all, but I won't increase. Come on, because anything else done without Christ is going to diminish. So when I look at this, I'm just going to go with some certain things because, you know, as I'm sitting down, I said there's some people that really need to apply this. And you might say, well, I'm not one right now. You might feel really good. But how many know it's not about how you feel? Exactly. It's about what you're getting ready to be tried on. Yes. Come on, you feel good now, but You got months down the road that's getting ready to try you. Come on. And God already have this strength ready for that timing. But you know what? You might feel like, okay, God, you got it ready, but I'll wait till I get there. And touch your neighbor and say, you better get it now. Prepare it now. Come on, give God a hallelujah. The army don't wait till they get attacked to prepare. That would sound kind of crazy, would it? You know, we'll get attacked first, then we'll prepare ourselves for the next attack, because now we understand what we're facing. Come on, that's right, Ashley. No! Come on. I'm just gonna let them, you know, just kill me. And then I'll evaluate it then. Come on. No, you prepare yourself now for victory. To keep from defeat. Come on, give God a hallelujah. So you prepare, you do all you can now, because you know later on somebody might curse you out. But you know what? I'm prepared for somebody that they, because I'm getting ready. I'm getting rid of that anger. I'm getting rid. I can understand what I'm saying. I'm getting prepared for those things that get ready to overtake me by surprise. Like, that bill might come up by surprise, or something might happen on my job, or I might get laid up by surprise, or things might just happen. But I'm prepared my attitude so I can have the right approach. Not wait till they get there and you don't have the right approach because you didn't prepare yourself. Touch on them and say, preparation is you need. I'm not a little bit. Preparation you need. Touch on them and say, you need preparation. That's what the word says. So he says this, I'm giving you a couple. So I was looking and I was like, okay, God, I said, Lord, I don't know. So he was letting my eyes just go over some things. And I can barely see in these glasses. I'm having a very hard, I know Ashley, she bought them for me. So yeah, I was like, could you? Sure, appreciate it. Okay, so we got the 13th chapter. I know I told you the 14th or the 15th, but I even want to go to the 13th. Because the Lord just been, I might even go somewhere else, y'all. But, okay, so we got this, so let me know this. The 13th chapter. Oh, that's the one I want. The 11th verse. First of all, the 11th verse. 13th chapter and 11th verse. And then go down to the 15th verse. Go ahead. So I want you to key these verses. God has given us some things that he wants us to be wise in. And how many, to read. I love Psalms. I love Proverbs. Proverbs is needed in our lives. It's because a lot of people, they live their life, foolishly sometimes. But when you come in out of that foolish way like we have, you need to obtain some wisdom. But the only way that we can attain is by asking God and by getting in his word. Is that all right? Okay, go ahead.
Wealth gotten by vanity.
Wealth gotten by vanity. Again, if you don't have a Bible, get one of those Bibles and underline it. You need a sword. I mean, this is all right to look up. But that's why you fall when you get out of here. That's why you fall, when it comes down to weeks later. And that's because you're not taking it serious. Because what you see up there, and you don't have your word with you, or neither hearing it day by day, or reading it day by day, it's not getting into your thought process. Is that all right? So in order for me, to grow and apply that word, I need to have it to get it in my spirit. I need to have it ready to read at home, on my job, during lunch, taking a break outside. Touch on it and say, read more God's word.
Read more God's word.
Go ahead. So he says what?
Wealth gotten by vanity.
Wealth gotten by what? Vanity. Come on, everybody know how vanity is. It means dishonest or not the right way, but if it's done not the right way is what? It's vanity. Come on.
Shall be diminished.
Shall be diminished. And even if you say that it's not done by the right way, you know, it just might be done, you know, and what I mean by this way, you might be working overtime and getting God no tithes and offering. You might be working so much that you ain't giving God no praise. You might be working so much that you ain't even coming to church. And when you come to church, you falling asleep anyway. Come on. So you're getting wealth. Come on. By what? Vanity. Vanity. All of this, Solomon said is what? Vanity. The chairs we sit on. Vanity. Come on. The cement we ride on. Vanity. The bed we lay on is what? Vanity. That means it's all going to disappear one day. It's all going away. How many understand that? It's something when we can sit on the chair, and here it is. You sit on the chair, and the chair sits on a cement floor, and or on the rug, and the rug is on the cement floor, and the cement floor is on dirt, and dirt goes all the way, is on what? It's on nothing but God's word. If you dig all the way down, all you're going to keep going is dirt, and keep going, and keep going. But when it gets down to the bottom of it, the dirt, you're not finding nothing underneath but a world in space. Touch your man and say, you're in space and don't even know it. Come on, this ain't a man-made world. God just allowed man to make stuff. But it's not a man-made world. This is a God-made world. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on. So if it's done not the right way, it won't prosper. But everything that is done with Christ and done with a heart toward God and, you know, and holding on to God, what the Bible says. What?
But he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
He said, he that gathereth by labor, when I work toward that which is right, that which is good, he said, it shall what? Increase. Underline, it shall increase. So those that might have a mind that says, you know what, I want to just do things wrong, I want to do it the opposite, I want to be sneaky, you know, and try to get things the wrong way, it won't last. It won't last. It'll diminish. It won't prosper. But when you do it and you begin to work like God gives you a job, he gives you a job. Everybody said, if you want to stop stealing, get a job. I said, you want to stop being a thief, get a job. Come on, make money. You won't steal no more. You'll start earning something, put things in your pocket. You'll start liking your pocket being full. And then next thing you know, you find things that you like. You got to steal stuff and go to jail. Come on, it'll increase. But the only way it increases if I get the job and labor, if I learn how to what? Save. Uh-oh. If I learn how to save. Touch your lips and save some of that money.
Save some of that money.
Stop eating that all the time. Uh-oh. Come on, is that all right? Stop going to the vending machine all the time. Stop going to Burger King all the time. Oh, God said somebody needs this. Come on. Come on. Stop going to Makoto's. I go Makoto's in Florida. Stop going. If you're in Florida, you're looking at. Stop going to Makoto's all the time. Come on. Stop going to Levi or Apostile. Stop going all the time because your labor is still what in vain. But learn how to save. So as you labor, I need to learn how to save that which I do. Yes. Touch your neighbor and say, it don't take a lot. Yes. It's a little bit. Anybody y'all want to say something on it? What y'all talking to you say? That's why you can't go to bargain. Boy, y'all got bargain. I know, and Moe's, that's right. I know that's right. And Long John Silver's. That's right, they have counting these. Okay, forget all that. Huh? KFC. Popeyes. Can you go there? Come on.
We always say not all the time.
That's right. Now, so you got to learn. Touch your neighbor. You got to learn how you can splurge on yourself, but learn you know you got to learn how to put things aside. Is that all right? And you can't. And then a lot of people too, what they find themselves because they're givers and they love to help people. If you can't help yourself, you don't need to be trying to help nobody else. Get yourself lined up first. Is that all right? You got people that they be behind on their own bills and they got money in their pocket to pay their bills that they're behind in. But what happened is get kicked out of your apartment or your place, and you're going to like, well, I think the Lord wanted me to help them. No, God wants you to get in order. Come on. Amen. Get yourself in order. Learn how to pay your bills. Learn how to prioritize your standards. And here it is, so things can be a blessing to you. But people quick to say, they put God in anything. God told me. Well, why ain't God told you to pay your bill first before you went to help somebody before you got kicked out? You don't think God knows that? Touch your neighbor and say, God knows all. Labor increases. That means when you do the right thing, to do the laboring, you know, God wants us to understand now, even while you work, you get paid, and then next thing you know, you just squander your money. And squander your money. I don't know why God's going this way. And squander your money. Come on. All you're doing is keeping yourself in a hole. Is that all right? Or when you begin to get paid, or you get a job, and then you got so much that you allowed yourself to get in a hole. And here it is. You're working for your money instead of your money working for you. How do you understand that? And God wants us to understand, you don't need to work for money. Money, it should be a joy in working, but loving to work and say, look, I'm not working because I have to work. I'm working because I want to work. Is that all right? And that which I get, I'm giving God praise for, because you know what? It's an overflow in it. So that means I've gotten myself into a position that I learned how to keep things in order and not try to put myself in a position that I should not be in. God is talking. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Somebody shout, labor. Labor. So I want to learn that when I get out of a hole, that I don't get myself into a hole. I want to learn that when I hear this, when I get something and God has blessed me with funds, I want to end up doing those things that I need to do and not going to give my blessing to somebody that is cursed. Uh-oh. Touch your neighbor and say, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you'll find out is that giving your blessing to something that is a curse, it's going to only curse you. Come on, how can you understand that? Come on, give God a hallelujah. So I say, speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. So I want to make sure that God, you know what? You use me. Use my money. Help me to prioritize and balance. Help me to save. Somebody shout, save. Save. While I'm paying my tithes and offering. Now you say, well, I probably only got $2 or $3 left. Well, I want you to go to this here. You said, well, gotten by vanity shall diminish, but he that gathers by labor shall what? Increase. So it don't matter if you got $3 left. Touch your neighbor and say, save. Save. Now you might want to buy a Slurpee, a week later, but that's all right. Touch your neighbor and say, save. Save. Come on, because you don't know what God's preparing down the road for you. Touch your neighbor and say, save. Save. Woo! Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Go ahead, Tanya. Yes.
Good understanding giveth faith, but the way of transgressors is hard.
Come on, how do you understand that? That's just plain like it is. Go ahead. Yes.
Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly.
Come on, keep going.
A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador.
Oh, wait a minute. You went to...
Oh, I
skipped. No,
15.
Yeah. No, I want you to go to the 14th, 12, 15th, and the 15th.
You want me to read 12 and 13 or skip?
Did you read 12 and 13? Yeah, skip 12 and 13.
So go to 14.
Yeah.
The law of the wise is a fountain of life. To depart from the snares of death.
The law of the wise is a fountain of what?
Life.
Of life. To depart from the snares of death. So God wants us to understand. Somebody shout wisdom. Wisdom. Understanding.
Understanding.
Knowledge. Is what I need daily. Come on. Because my life evolves every second, every minute of the day. And I need to be prepared for everything that is going to occur in my life. So I need to say, God, whatever it is that I need to know, let me get in your word so you can prepare my spirit for it all. Is that all right? Yes. Come on, because God already prepared to help you. But look at your neighbor and say, you got to help yourself too. Come on. Go ahead.
Good understanding giveth favor.
Good understanding giveth what?
Favor.
Underline that and key that. Good understanding giveth favor. Not only God just pour favor on you, but I understand that the fear of God and worshiping God, He gives me what? Favor with people that know me. Probably I wouldn't even get favor with. How many understand that? Amen. He'll cause your enemies to give into your bosom. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. He'll cause folks just to hand you stuff and you don't even know what you doing? Why you giving this to me? Come on. And God said, because I just love you, I'm just pouring favor. Come on, go to, I can finish that. Okay, go ahead.
But the way of transgressors is hard.
But the way of the transgressor is what? Hard. It's hard. And you know why it's hard? Because there's always frustration in transgression. There's always something that God is always having to teach you. Something has always been a life lesson to you because you refuse to be what? Taught. You refuse to learn. So the way of a transgression is what? Hard. So that means if I'm trying to stop drinking, to keep from getting a DUI, I'm just using that. Is that all right? And here it is. I'm doing my best, but yet my buddies come back on. You know what's going to happen. The way of a transgression is hard because it produces sin, and sin produces what? Death. Come on. And causes the law to teach us where we transgress at. Is that all right? Yes. Touch your neighbor and say, I want to be more like him.
I want to be more like him.
Go ahead. Where we at?
We read the 15.
Go to the 15th chapter. And now the 14th verse.
The heart of him that hath understanding.
The heart, I want you to key this. The heart of him that hath understanding. God keeps telling somebody about understanding. A lot of us think that we haven't, but yet we're still doing the same old thing. Oh, God is talking to somebody. You keep doing the same old thing. You keep getting into the same old trap. You keep going back into the same old thing. And God said, how many times I'm going to tell you? How many times I'm going to keep delivering you? How many times I'm going to keep before this here? And how many understand that we talk about the imaginary line? And that imaginary line, we don't know where it stops at. But we just think that we take opportunity of just God's mercy over and over again and God's grace over and over again. And say, you know what? Okay, God, you'll forgive me. Oh, God, you'll give me another chance. But you don't know if you're going to make it to even say that. You don't even know if you're going to make it the next day or that next minute, that next hour. Boy, that show different from last weekend. Come on, give God a thank you, Jesus. Woo! Come on. Amen. So here it is. We take, and that's why Paul says, shall we continue in sin? That grace what? May abound. And he said what? God forbid. Don't take that opportunity to sin because you can, because it can be your last sin. How do you understand that? But Lord, help me to understand. And with understanding, that means I evaluate myself and I can understand where I need change at. I can understand where I'm in denial of where I need change at. Uh-oh, I'm in denial. Write that down. I'm in denial that I need change. Some people just in denial. I'm really happy right now. I'm in denial that I need change. Come on. We see everybody else change, but we don't want to see ours. So when we praying, he said, I'm praying, but nothing is happening. Because you're not praying the right prayer. praying. Oh God, you know, I need help. Oh God, I need you to touch so-and-so. I need you to help me. Oh God, and I need for you to remove this. And God said, I removed it 2,000 years ago. He said, what you should be praying for is, Lord, I need for you, by faith in the name of Jesus Christ, I receive my deliverance. And God, I thank you for taking the taste out of my mouth. If I'm addicted to it, God, I thank you for taking the taste out of my mouth. I thank you for cleansing the bloodstream. God, I thank you for giving me victory over this thing. God, I thank you. I glorify you. I know I got a problem. God is talking to us. I know I got a problem. I know I got an addiction. I know I need to stop. I know I need to put things in order. And here it is. That's the kind of prayer I need to be praying for results. Touch your neighbor and say, you need to be praying like that for results. And I receive my deliverance. Come on, give God a hallelujah. And once you get up, and if you really mean it, baby, that should be gone. How many understand that? We serve a God that when he takes away things when you need it, he takes it away. It won't come back unless you go back in your sin and grab it back. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. People preaching handicap, and God said, all you need is understanding here. That I can do all things but what? Faith. Go ahead.
The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge.
Oh, the heart of the underline, the heart of him. And what is that heart? The thought. The thought of him. He ain't talking about this natural heart. He don't do anything. But the thought of him. Woo, somebody shout the thought of him. Let not your thoughts be troubled. Let not your heart be troubled. The thought of him. Read that one more time, Tommy. We almost finished.
The heart of him that hath understanding.
The heart of him that has understanding. I understand who I serve. I understand the most powerful God that I serve. I understand that he looking from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. I have an understanding, and then that he's a healer, he's a deliverer. I have an understanding of what God has required of me, Father. I have an understanding that I fear him and I reverence him, and I have an understanding what I need to do in order to please him. I have an understanding. How many got an understanding tonight? Yes. Woo! I have an understanding to what? Seek it.
Seek it.
Now look at that ETH at the end of seeking. It don't say seek. Touch your name and say, he says seek it. That means continuation. That means you should be continue to seek him day and night. While you at your job, God, I thank you. Creating me a clean heart, renewing me a right spirit. God, I give you praise. I give seeking him day and night. That's why he said, blessed the man that walking down the counsel of ungodly, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the what? And in his law that is what? Day? No, every hour. No, every month. Day and night. You say, how in the world you do that? You might not have your Bible all the time, but your mind, your thoughts automatically goes, God, I thank you. Great is he that liveth in me, than he that liveth in the world. God, I give you praise. You made me more than a conqueror. I thank you. I glorify you. Then you go outside, God, I thank you for the stars. I thank you for the trees. I thank you for life. I thank you for being my breath. I thank you, God. Meditate on him what? Day and night. While you're at work and you doing your paperwork, God, I even thank you for the paper that I'm writing on. I have an understanding that when you said you were sitting the grass, oh my God, to feed the cows, that even the farmers don't take in consideration that while they are raising cows, that if they could not eat grass, they could not produce no milk to sell or drink. So they couldn't make no money. And if the grass is not there for them to eat to get fat, we won't have no beef. They can sell no beef or no steaks. Are y'all listening? Or no beef hot dogs like I love. Are you listening? I don't like that chicken mess. Chicken, pork, and all this other mixed up stuff. You don't know what you eat. But I love that beef. You better cut that cow up in a minute. But come on. So therefore, so that the farmers don't even consider or even understand that when God says, I will send the grass for your cows to be fed, that you won't lack nothing, is that God provides for them that in a way that the grass and the hay that they're eating that makes them fat to sell the beef to make all kind of things, but also they produce milk that give me all nice and fat and plump. Come on, and make my bones strong. Come on, give God some praise. That give me the protein and give me the calcium that I need. Touch on me and say, y'all lost. I know y'all ready to go, but you ain't going no time soon, not right now. But God, touch on me and say, God. Said, you'll lack nothing, Father. You'll lack nothing. Touch on me and say, you ain't lacking nothing. But he causes the cow to eat grass. Sit in the grass. That you lack nothing. I get in your money if you do it right. And you won't spend it all. Come on. Look at the next. Go ahead. Woo!
But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness.
Come on. Underline this. But the mouth of fools. That's why you got to watch your conversation with folks. Because sometimes folks will veer you off and you start talking about other folks. Touch your leg and say, watch your conversation with folks. Because sometimes conversation goes, left when you're trying to go right. Come on. You be talking about Sally Sue, you don't even know Sally Sue. You be saying stuff after a while that you ain't got no business saying stuff. Come on. Amen. Is that all right? Amen. So you got to watch the conversations of fools. Come on. They ain't got nothing good to say about everything because they like miserable. And they definitely want to hear about your happy life. So they keep you talking on the left. Touch on them and say, watch that conversation.
Watch that conversation.
Seeketh knowledge. Seeketh the fear of God. But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. Touch on them and say, watch the people. Are you around? In the conversation. Because they ain't got nothing good to say. Come on, you can't help folk that don't want to hear about God and don't want to hear about your life. They miserable and all they want to do is talk miserable. That's a fool. They ain't got no understanding. Come on. You say, well, how can you call them a fool? Because the Bible did. Come on, I ain't calling them a fool. The Bible called them. So look at them and say, I ain't calling them, the Bible did. Don't be blamed on me, that's the word. So he says what?
All the days of the afflicted are evil.
All the days of the afflicted are evil.
But he that is of a merry heart.
Underline this and keep. But he that is of a merry heart, just happy. Like Brother Billy said here, happy. He keeps the house happy. You get around him, you just get happy. Come on. Because he's a positive individual. And he just, love, just, don't want no misery. Don't want all this other stuff. But a happy person. Look, I want to be around a person that's so happy. But what you been stunk in today? You're happy. Just what you been smoking? You look at him, hair. But you don't understand my happiness? Come on. And I said, well, what you just smile all the time. You're happy. You just smile. They just don't understand that. Get it. Just smile all the time. Look at that. Happy, happy, happy. Roly-poly. Come on. So he said that.
But he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast.
Underline that. Tanya. Of a merry heart, I have a continuous feast. Come on. I'm always eating on that which is good. I'm always filled up and lacking nothing. Good always coming to me. I'm never ever void of anything because of who I am. And I refuse to let anybody else come in my space. Come on, to put your little stuff on me and keep putting it in. You don't want to hear nothing I got to say. You don't want to hear no advice. Come on, God's going to give you advice, but you don't want to take it. Come on. So underline that. God said underline that. And what happened? He said it's continual. Now underline that word. He said continual. So a merry heart. That means I got to understand it. Me and Tony was talking about something one day. She said, you don't get sick and tired of people, saying certain things. I said, no, don't bother me. They He can say it 2,500 times. It don't bother me. I guess when you develop that person, I said, yeah, I'll listen to you 24/7, you know. Whatever you want to say. I just know that it just goes from one end and come out the other if I don't need it. Come on. I just understand that I don't have to take things in. Come on. I don't have to let things bother me. How many know that you got that control over your mind? So why you let stuff bother you? If you know. Come on. Come on. That's a trick. She said that's a good question. It's because you're not using the power that you have to let people get on your nerves and bother you. Come on, somebody. So you got to learn to use that power to just, you know, just be who you are and not allow people just they can say and do whatever and be around you. But you know what? I just thank God because I have an understanding of who I am and that I don't have to let things, you know, be personalized to myself. I don't have to let your business be personalized to myself because that's not me. Look at your neighbor and say, that's not me. Come on. So I don't have to run from anybody. I can listen to you, I can stay right here, and I can just be in my own zone, and you don't, I learned to just not even let you be a part of my mind, be a part of my thought. Because of who I am, the word says I am. He gives me dominion. He gives me the power to do whatever I want with my thoughts. Come on, I can throw you out, or I can keep you in. Come on, I can take the seed that you sow, like the doctors or whomever, I can take the seed that you try to sow in my mind, and I can either take them and let them grow and frustrate me, and make me want to beat you up, make me want to cuss you out, make me just want to not sleep, make me want to get depressed, make me want to have anxiety. Or I can take them same thoughts that you're trying to feed me and say, child, that's just who you are. That's not me. Come on, that's you. Come on, so I'm not going to let it bother me because that's not me. That's you. How can you understand that? Somebody say, kick it out. That's the power you have. I'm almost finished, y'all. Is that all right? God is talking to somebody. Come on, this is a slow night here. All the shout we've been doing, God is saying, slow it down. Come on. Anybody got something to say? You better say it right now. Keep talking. Keep talking to you. Come on. Amen. So he's saying that don't be like them fools. I made you wise because you seek knowledge. You got to understand it. Not to let things bother you that is not yours. They say that, oh, she make you, oh, well, I make you sick. That's fine. Remember, I make you sick. You don't make me sick. I can't stand her. Remember, they can't stand you. I like you personally, because God has given me love. I don't have to hang around you, you know. I don't have to give you none of my gummy bears. I don't have to sit by you at lunch, you know. I don't have to share anything with you. I can just love you from a distance, and you don't even bother me. Come on, that's it. Because I know who I am. Come on. Woo! Now, ain't that going to be a problem if everybody that was sick and you wasn't sick, and every time they come by you, you get sick? You get what they got? They got cancer, you get cancer. They got a stomachache, you got a stomachache, longer they cancer. You got a headache, you got a headache, and a stomachache, longer they cancer. Some people over that picture. You like a magnet. You just take everything, everything just attached to it. You just absorb everything. You know, some people like that. They just a sponge. They just absorb everybody's stuff. And I don't know what's going on with me. You care about what people think about you. That's your problem. You're a people pleaser. Come on, that's your problem. Touch your neck and say, don't do it. Go ahead right quick. We get ready to go. Go ahead.
Better is little with the fear of the Lord.
Lord said, key this point. Because we all want God, riches and wealth. And we know wealth is not money. But he says, better is what, Tanya?
Little with the fear of the Lord.
Woo! Better is little. I might not have $1 million in the bank and might not ever get $1 million. And he has made me rich. He has made me wealthy in my health. and in my peace and in the life that I live, because I'm happy with myself and I'm happy with my surroundings. No matter where I go, no matter if I'm around people that hate me. You know, there's people that they don't like me, they call me a witch, they call me all kind of stuff. But you know what? I'm happy with me. And if you don't like me, I'm happy with you. Because you don't like me. You don't affect me. Come on, give God. I'm happy. You don't make me teeter-totter no way. Right. You know? So that's why Jesus began to tell Peter them, say, look here, if they don't want to hear you preaching, wipe the dust off your feet. Keep on going. Get off. Don't let no mud stick to you. Ain't stick to you, don't be good. So he says what?
Better is little with the fear of the Lord.
Better is little. I might have a dime, but you know what? Better is little that I fear God, and he still take care of all my needs, and all my wants, and all my desires. I don't have to have a million for me to live like I got a million. Is that all right, Dion? I don't have to have $1 million in the bank for people to look and say, man, they rich. Man, they got a lot. They think I got a lot because I live like I got a lot. Come on. You see my bank account, you say, boy, she got a lot. Lot of, I ain't going to even say God, I thank you. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasures in what?
And trouble therein.
And trouble therein. I don't need a whole lot to get myself in trouble, because some things you're not even ready for anyway. Come on, that's it. Get yourself in trouble, you're not even ready. So it's better it's just to learn and to get more fear, more reverence of God. That God, I respect you so much, I reverence you, that I don't want to sin. I want to live this thing. I want to love people. I want to love myself. I want to do what's right. I want a better understanding and more knowledge. Come on, is that all right? Now look at the next one. He said, better is a dinner of what?
Herbs.
Where what?
Love is.
Where love is. Stop trying to surround yourself with, oh God, mercy. Stop trying to surround yourself with people that don't like you. God gonna start prophesying in a few minutes. No, He's gonna start, he said, you come on out. That's you. Come on, that's it. Come on. God is just gonna start. God, that's you. Come on. Stop trying to, you know, put yourself on people that really don't like you. Come on. Trying to please them and they really don't like you. It's better just to be alone. And some people are afraid to be alone. Some people don't like being alone. Being alone is a scary thing for some people. How many understand that? I love being alone. Being alone. My husband don't go to the movies with me because he'll fall asleep and I'm still alone. Really, wake up. Gina, I want to see, yeah, I want to see that. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Ronnie. After the popcorn gone, he gone. I get so mad, and then the movie, what's up? Well, it's time to go home and go to sleep. Come on, Jen. One time, Jasmine said, Dad, come on, go to the movie. I want to go see this movie. He got me tied, and Jan got me tied and Ron. I don't know how she got Ron to go with it to this movie. They wasn't in a violent movie. But we got to going, and here it is. It was showing some stuff, and you know, we got pretty girls in it, but you stay away. And pull time, I thank God for time. I'll pass the time. He's so, then I get my phone. I've never seen nobody grab a phone. He grab a phone in the movie, and keep on looking at the girl. again, child. But Ron showed to go to sleep that night. He showed us and I'm gonna get up and let's go to sleep. He said, oh no, it's time to go already. I said, go ahead. My son-in-law is awesome. Come on, give God a prayer. Y'all men, you better take notes.
I would say it was awesome though. After all that, all of a sudden it is all pro. All of a sudden we all talking to each other, everybody looking at each other. When is it raining? Did y'all anybody see the preview? What it said on the description? We all trying to look at each other, we all trying to figure out what's going on.
That's the truth. Like, what in the world? Where you got us at? Go ahead, Jack. Yeah, no, I declare, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Child, my husband Joe didn't care. I thank God for that. My husband, we've been together about 15 years. We ain't newlyweds. Somebody said, sometimes you gotta wash them eyes. So he said, better is what? Come on. Where love is, then a stalled ox
and hatred therewith.
So God used a stalled ox. That you with somebody that don't even care about you, don't love you, they don't treat you right, just keep putting you down. Come on, they're not really your friend. Come on. And sometimes it be like that with daughters, it could be like that with sons, it could be like that with cousins, it could be like that with sisters or brothers. So he's using something natural because the ox is stubborn. And you know, some people ain't gonna change their ways. Some bosses not gonna change, but you gotta work with them. Come on. Some supervisors is not gonna change. Only thing you tell them, look here, I'm a man, I'm a woman just like you now. So you're not gonna talk to me like a child. You know, you're going to talk to me like the woman that I am or the man that I am. Come on, you got some people that try you on that level. And then you got to stand up to them. That don't make you less of a Christian. That makes you a real Christian. And I'm going to talk to you to let you know, you're not going to treat me like that. You're not going to talk to me like that. So you can stand up and be firm. So they'll know that, oh, he ain't no weak Christian. Check that out. Like Billy Graham said, he was in school, and Billy Graham said, yeah, the kids would pick on me because I was a Christian. And he said, and I turned around and said, enough, and gave him a black eye because they thought I was a weak Christian. Billy Graham said, I taught them too. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. There was an incident at work when last week with a night supervisor.
Wow.
Same exact thing, you know. Sometimes people feel that because we are Christians, we can't stand up for ourselves in that regards. And you know, no, I didn't curse him out. No, I didn't put my hands on him. But I had to tell him in a firm, strong way that you're not going to just talk to me any way that you want to and treat me any way that you want to, you know. And you know you're in the right when the plant manager and the superintendent stands behind him and say, well, what did you do to Monty to get him to that point? Because we've talked to him in all different kind of levels and we've never got that reaction.
Wow.
You know, and you know, and it was just, you're just not gonna talk to me any way that you want that.
Come on. Because they think they take people's weakness for kindness. Come on. Take your next, don't let nobody take your weakness for kindness. You can still be holy and still live a Christian life and be firmer and say, no, you don't talk to me like that. And you know what? I love, you know, go ahead. I said, Lord, you talk to them. Go ahead.
Somebody was trying to figure it out and they come at me the wrong way. And I said, whoa, I don't know who you think you are, so you will not talk to me that way. I said, my daughter knows, and you will not.
Come
I said,
on.
if you'll talk to me, you will get respect.
Come
I said,
on.
so if you want to start this conversation, said, so I thought you was a Christian. I said, I am a Christian, I'm going to give you truth.
Come on.
I said, you ain't going to do it.
Ain't that something? That's a key word. I thought you was a Christian. Well, I am giving you, I am a Christian. I thought you was a Christian. Here it is, they giving you number truth. Because they think Christians supposed to be so, weak and so, all you have to do is, Joe Olsen, just live and be happy. And it'll be all right. Smile. And it is. I ain't got time to smile right now. I'm hurt. And they didn't understand what I'm trying to say. So back it up. That's it. So you've got to be firm with some people. Because God will call. Let me tell you, have anybody ever felt frustrated and sometimes you just got through praying or you know that your day and your morning started out right and here it is. It's just something now God is just frustrating you because now that person that's getting on your nerve and all they do is just keep provoking and keep provoking and God talks about the person provoking you and then after a while God allowed that to rise and say enough now. You go address it right now. Come on. Go address it. Come on, that's it. He's going to say this. Who God is talking and don't wait till 9. Pray. Give his mom the okay. And then some people try to intimidate you with their size. Yeah, come on, with their size. With their muscles or something. That was like yesterday. The deal went to the doctor. They done a CT scan and all that on him. And then after they did that, he went back to the doctor's office. And they told him, said, you're going to have to pay $607 up front. Well, he calls me and he tells me what I was saying. And I'm thinking, that's not right. The insurance goes into effect next month. So therefore, they thought that he was going to dish out $607. So, and Ashley goes to I know Ashley going to say something. Ashley always good at this round. And they was needing some information about the banks, So I told them about what they were trying to do. The ladies at the bank sort of helped me out on this thing. So I took this paperwork down to the doctor's office. And as Ashley pulled me up the door, and I told Ashley, I said, I know I'm fixing to run into some complications. Seriously, I just heard that. Prepared it. I just heard that. Gut feeling. Yeah. That I was fixing to get placed and stuff. So I go in there and I approach the lady, and she goes, so I'm guessing that you're here for Joel Hilton. I said, yep, I'm his wife. Come on. And so I proceeded to talk to her and tell her what she had informed him. Yeah. She looked straight at me, dead-eyed, right in my eyes, and she goes, yeah, he's going to have to pay $600 some. And I said, you know what, lady? I said, neither am I or him. Come on. Ain't going to pay a dime. She said, oh, yeah, he will. And I went, once again, we're not paying no $600 some. I said, for one thing, you all made his appointment. Come on. For yesterday, knowing that his insurance goes into effect next month. So let me guess, you're going to take $600 some off of us and turn around and get it from the insurance too? I said, it's not happening today. I know that's right. I said, it's not happening today. And I said, neither is he going to hand you $600, and I'm sure he's going to hand you $600. Come on. But the paper that the lady told him that she needed, I said, here's the paper you want. I said, but you know what? The paper that I'm handing you, it's all done. Come on. What numbers is on that piece of paper up there? It ain't going to help you none at all. Now, when and his insurance starts the 1st of July. Come on. She looked at me and she went, he's the one that said he wanted it done. And I said, you know, I've been married to my husband for 33 years. And I know he wanted to, have something done. I said, you all sit behind this. I said, you are the one that makes the appointments to people. Come on. And I said, you all were trying to take advantage of him. I said, not this day, not never. Boy, she rolled around the world around. And I said, okay, Lord. I've done said my piece. They're not going to get the $600 off this car because you're going to make the way. You're going to let this insurance go into effect. He's not going to have to pay nothing. That's right. Then she proceeds to tell me, oh, I need to go to the lab before he had blood work done. Yeah. I was obedient, went to the lab. Yeah. So the lady goes, he's got another one tomorrow, which would have been today. And I said, you tell me that they're going to do another CT scan on him like they did today? Yes, ma'am. And I went, no, they're not. I said, because he was on the schedule for one. And then she looked straight at me again at the pastor and said, well, he's got to pay the $600-something. I went, whoa, Jesus. Come on. I went, whoa. You're going to have like, woo. I come on. Where was I saying? And I said, no, he's not going to pay the $600. I said, neither am I. Come on. And I said, you can mail the insurance or mail us or whatever. But I said, it's not coming out of our pocket. She got frustrated and scooted her seat, come back and looked at me, and I thought, okay, it's time for me to go. I said, ma'am, you have a nice day. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to give you the paper that this lady, at the doctor's office, yeah. She said, I don't need it. And I went, yeah, you do because they wanted proof. Right. But I just walked out. I thought, no, not today. Yes. So, but as you say, a lot of times people wants to get stuff, get you riled up, and that's the next, that's it, and lose out. I'm not doing it. They're not going to get me in there. I know that's right. Do it. And be firm with it. Yes. Exactly. Come on. Oh. Come on, give God a praise. You just got, you're a Christian. Look what God said now. Go to Proverbs 16 and it's going to be there. Proverbs 16 chapter. God said, when you prepare your spirit, when you prepare to know God, when you prepare to love God, when you prepare through the Word of God, through prayer, through fasting, preparation is everything. Because it prepares you for things 10 years down the road. I didn't understand that. It prepared you for 5 years down the road. Just like our Deacon Monty said. It's like, I mean, what did you do? This man ain't been here. They ain't never seen him like that. What did y'all do? So, by him knowing God, he could have really went all the way. I don't think I would have been on the way. I would have looking, Monty has some crazy eyes. He get mad. You ever seen Monty get mad? Have y'all ever seen Monty get mad? Mama's all looking crazy. Don't put that hand back and start doing that. It's a bomb in Gilead. Somebody read right quick. Well, I don't want to be there when Monty get mad. So you just say, I just want him on my side. 16 chapter, first verse. I want you, we're going to go down just to the 4th. And then y'all can take it and read even more. But now I want you to take this too. I want y'all to take the 24th verse. I want y'all to keep that too. It said, pleasant words are as a honeycomb. I know I'm skipping. I just see it. And the Lord just deal with my heart. Sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. So that goes to show you too is that just as well that we need to watch what we say. Don't always be negative also. Is that all right? And my sister, she'd tell somebody in a minute. She told this one lady, she said, and it was so mean. I was looking at her like, why would you say that? And I had to get on her. But the lady was like, what, 67 years old, right? And I was like, oh my God, you just look so good. And she did. I'm not saying you ugly. negative to say to somebody. So touch your neighbor and say, say something sweet to somebody sometime. That's it. Come on. Amen. Because some people that are pretty, they think they're pretty, but their attitude is so nasty till they are ugly. Come on. Amen. You think you just think you got it going on, you just ugly because of your nasty attitude. But when those that, you know, got beautiful attitude and you got the nice words going, you just want to be around that individual. That's what makes a person beautiful. It's the attitude that goes with it. How can you understand that? Come on, let's go to 16. So God just showed me that. He said, give that to y'all.
The preparations of the heart in man.
The preparation of the heart. Now you see that? The preparation of the heart in man.
And the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
And the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. See, therefore, God said, I put what you need, I need to say through you, I put in your mouth and I shut them up. Come on. So when they're trying to come at you and hurt your feelings, and when they're trying to come at you to demonize you and try to shut you down, God said, don't worry, when you prepare your word, and you keep studying the word, and you get close to me, and you prepare your spirit, I'll put the right things in your mouth to say to that person, and trying to always hurt your feelings, always think they're better than you, always trying to put you down. I'll let you say the right thing and shut them up, and they'll look at you and can't say, I'll shut them up. Won't be able to say nothing. Come on, go ahead.
All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes.
In your own eyes is always your own ways are clean in your own eyes.
But the Lord weighs the spirit.
That's why you got to be careful. People never see themselves, but other people do. And when people don't want to be criticized, that's a problem. You know, you should always want to be criticized to get better. But when you don't want to hear the criticizing of yourself, then you know that you have a problem. You fear it. You know, so you can't see yourself, but others do. Allow them to tell you what's wrong. Allow them to help you come out of that. Is that all right? Go ahead.
Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
Underline that and keep it. Commit thy what? Thy works
unto the Lord.
Come on, unto the Lord. You can't go wrong when you do it. Because everything belongs to God. And thy thoughts shall be established. That means unshakable, rooted. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, trying to do what's right. So even when your thoughts try to go off, it's established to the place that it might try to go off, but you'll bring it right back in line. That's when it's, touch your neighbor, that's when it's established. It's only established through true commitment and loyalty to God and love to God. That's what I said about that coffee. I had to go around 3 times. 3 times I got to the church parking lot and left and went down there just to say, I got control over you. You do not have control over me. Come on. But my ways are committed. They had to bring that thought under subjection because the Lord said, you don't need that coffee. So I had to bring it under subjection. Okay, y'all ain't had no coffee attack. That's all right. I'm out of it with coffee. Oh, that's it. I love coffee. But you know, I drunk ginger tea today. And an iced coffee. I tried. That just messed that up, didn't it? Go ahead.
The Lord has made all things for himself.
Uh-oh, key that. See, that goes to the Lord has made all things for himself. Not some things. Touch your neighbor and say all things. All things. So did he make the chair? No, man made the chair. He made man so they can make the chair. He made the stuff so man can make the chair. But he made all things, not some things. All things for himself. Not just for you, but for himself. So if it's for himself, he knows what you would delight in. He knows what you would love. He knows what color you love. If you love purple, God ain't going to give you green. Come on, how many? Look at your man and say, if you love purple, God ain't going to give you green. Then you say, well, why did I get green? Because you picked it out and didn't listen to God. Come on, you did your own wrong thing. Come on. Whatever you love, God already knows what you love. He gonna give you that. Unless you do your own thing and pick out your own stuff and then you're unhappy with it and you want to blame God. Go ahead.
That reminds me of some years ago, I had been wanting a minivan. That's when I used to go to church in Greenville. And I was wanting a minivan, and I already want, back then in that day, you know, that green, that hunter green color with the tinted windows was in style, you know. Yeah. And I wanted that, and I didn't even share, you know, what color or anything with anyone at the church I was going to. I said, well, Lord, I really want one, but you see my finances, I can't afford, you know, to get one. And so my pastor had called me there, and he said, you know, can you come up to Greenville? I said, well, sure, you know, I didn't know what was going on. Well, I went up there, and there was this, he took me to this car lot, him and the secretary, and we went, and he said, look over there, how do you like that? And it was a hunter green minivan with tinted windows. Wow. And I said, well, I like it. He said, come on, come test drive it. And we test drove it, and he said, well, you like it? I said, yeah. And it was mine. Look at God. God be the cover.
That's F-R-E-E, free.
That free release been going on a long time.
Come on.
You that color, I didn't even tell the color.
See, that's, look at your neighbor, say, that's how God works. What you say? Here, do for another. So see, God knows what we like. He knows how we like it. So don't just go pick any man and any woman. God knows what kind of man you like. God knows what kind of woman you like. God knows what kind of color of the man or the woman that you like. God knows the weight that you want him to be at. But it's when you go pick up yourself, you have trouble. Oh, come on, give God a hallelujah. But he said, read that next one of them. That the wicked, I know the wicked. What is that? Oh, the verse 4. Verse 4.
No, says, well, the Lord hath made all things for himself today, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Now look at that. Even the wicked. The wicked is different from sinners. We had that study a long time ago. I have to go back over it. But even the wicked for the day of evil. You know what? For the day of doom. So that means when they get ready for the tribulation, when they get ready for the last day, he even got them. He knows those that are wicked. For the day, he even knows those that is not going to make it, that are going to reject him, that don't love him and don't want to love him, don't want to know him. He even got them for the day of doom. Somebody shout, I'm glad I love him. And I'm glad he chose me. Come on, give God a hallelujah. How many enjoyed God today? Was that pretty good tonight? Did anybody get something out of it? Come on. I know y'all kind of say, oh, yeah, she done. Woo! Good thing. She's done fine. Let's stand. God is so good. I think we got a fish fry coming up Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. So, at the fish store. So, if